again. It's obvious that you've been prepared, and you've been preparing and prepared well. So, first of all, I'd like to say about the first speaker of the positive or affirmative team. So, you said your definition, yeah, of HIV, but you didn't say, or maybe I didn't hear your criterion or criteria. So what we are debating for, what is the purpose of our discussion, so what should be achieved in the end of our discussion. This is kind of our criteria, okay? Criteria or criterion, there's one. So we presented 3 arguments, yeah? I counted 3 of them. Yeah, that was good. And I think you didn't use your time fully, yeah? So we had 8 minutes, and you didn't use all of your time. So, as for the first speaker of positive and negative team, so you didn't say your criteria and your definitions. That meant that you either accepted the criteria of the opposite team, or you didn't have your own. And you also didn't use your time, so the full time you had. Next, the second speaker of positive team, that was Alexander. Yeah? Okay. You used some counter arguments against your opponents, and you also added some more arguments, and you also didn't use your time fully. The next second negative player, that was you, Kata, yeah? Kata. So you tried to rebut your opponent's speech, your opponent's arguments. That was great. So, and you also added your new arguments. That was also great. So, however, you also didn't use your time fully. So actually, neither of the speakers used the time, the whole length of time they were given. So the third speaker of the positive team. So that was Lenny. Yes, Lenny. You gave some more examples. Did you introduce new arguments?
No, I think.
No, I didn't. I didn't think so. So, what about the third speaker? You revised your arguments, yes, and tried to make a revision, yeah, of your arguments that you used. It was good. So, and the final speakers, unfortunately, so negative team. In your final speech, you analyze the whole game. You say, so you said that your opponents were weaker, but you didn't say why. You had to give some examples or clash points. We call them clash points. For example, the opposing team, the affirmative team, they gave some clash points. There were 2 of them, I think. Or 2 of them? Yes. So this is what you have to do in your final speech, okay? As a fourth speaker, final speaker. You don't give any more any new examples. Or don't give new arguments. You just analyze the game. So mention clash points, and then so you say this is what we think. We think that we are right because of this, and we think that our opponents are not right because of this, and because of this is the point where you show your clash points. Okay. Okay. Do you expected guests would you like to say something?
No, thank you.
What about you?
No.
Okay. Does anybody have anything to add? Okay, so then let me tell you your points, your scores. So, Valerie, yeah? Are you Valerie?
Mary.
Mary, sorry.
Mary.
Sorry. I'm gonna change my glasses. So Mary, you get 80 points for your first speech and 39 for your final speech. Then Alexander got 80 points for his speech, and then he got 72 points. Akim got 63 points, Katya got 67 points and 34 points in her final speech, and Jenny, you got 68 points in your speech. And so the total score is 271 against 232, and the winning team are equilibrium. Thank you.